श्री नित्यानंद स्वामी की जय।
ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभाषितशोभितलिङ्गं जन्मज दुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं जन्मज दुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभाषितशोभितलिङ्गं जन्मज दुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम्। देवमुनिप्रवरार्चितलिङ्गं कामदगं करुणाकरलिङ्गं रावणदर्पविनाशनलिङ्गं रावणदर्पविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं देवमुनिप्रवरार्चितलिङ्गं कामदगं करुणाकरलिङ्गं रावणदर्पविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम्। सर्वसुगन्धिसुलेपितलिङ्गं बुद्धिविवर्धनकारणलिङ्गं सिद्धसुरासुरवन्दितलिङ्गं सिद्धसुरासुरवन्दितलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं सर्वसुगन्धिसुलेपितलिङ्गं बुद्धिविवर्धनकारणलिङ्गं सिद्धसुरासुरवन्दितलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम्। कनकमहामणिभूषितलिङ्गं फणिपतिवेष्टितशोभितलिङ्गं दक्षसुयज्ञविनाशनलिङ्गं दक्षसुयज्ञविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं कनकमहामणिभूषितलिङ्गं फणिपतिवेष्टितशोभितलिङ्गं दक्षसुयज्ञविनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम्। कुङ्कुमचन्दनलेपितलिङ्गं पङ्कजहारसुशोभितलिङ्गं सञ्चितपापविनाशनलिङ्गं सञ्चितपापविनाशनलिङ्गं सर्वसमुद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्रविनाशकलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्रविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम् अष्टदलोपरिवेष्टितलिङ्गं सर्वसमुद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्रविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम् सुरगुरुसुरवरपूजितलिङ्गं सुरवनपुष्पसदार्चितलिङ्गं परात्परं परमात्मकलिङ्गं परात्परं परमात्मकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं सुरगुरुसुरवरपूजितलिङ्गं सुरवनपुष्पसदार्चितलिङ्गं परात्परं परमात्मकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम् ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभाषितशोभितलिङ्गं जन्मजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं जन्मजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभाषितशोभितलिङ्गं जन्मजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम्
उद्यदग्निकुण्डसम्भूता देवकार्यसमुद्यता उद्यद्भानुसहस्राभा चतुर्बाहुसमन्विता रागस्वरूपपासाढ्या क्रोधाकाराङ्कुशोज्ज्वला मनोरूपेक्षुकोदण्डा पञ्चतन्मात्रसायका निजारुणप्रभापूरमज्जद्ब्रह्माण्डमण्डला चम्पकाशोकपुन्नागसौगन्धिकलसत्कचा कुरुविन्दमणिश्रेणी कनत्कोटीरमण्डिता
I welcome you all with my love and respect.
ॐ नमः शिवाय नित्याय नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय नित्याय
अमृत शिवा आनन्दामृत आश्रित रक्षक आत्मानन्द महेश शिवा हिन्दू कलाधर
मज दुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्द
கதிர்மதியம் போல் முகத்தான் நாராயணனே நமக்கே பறை தருவான் பாரோர் புகழப் படிந்தேலோரெம் பெருநீர் யமுனைத் துறைவனை ஆயர் குலத்தினில் தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை தாயை குடல் விளக்கம் செய்த தாமோதரனை தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம் தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது வாயினால் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க போய பிழையும் புகுதருவான் நின்னனவும் தீயனில் தூசாகும் செப்பேலோரெம்பாவாய் புள்ளும் சிலம்பினகான் புள்ளரையன் கோயில் வெள்ளை விழிசங்கின் பேரரவம் கேட்டிலையோ புள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய் பேய் முலை நஞ்சுண்டு கள்ளச்சகடன் கலக்கழியக் காலோச்சி வெள்ளத்தரவில் துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை உள்ளத்துக் கொண்டு முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும் மெல்ல விழுந்தறியன்ன பேரரவம் உள்ளம் புகுந்து குளிர்ந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய் கீசு கீசன் எங்கும் ஆனைச்சாத்தன்
Hypocrisy leads to cheating. Cheating leads to cheating yourself. Nothing else. Surrendering to your Satan, devil. Surrendering to your own demonic tendencies. Don't think demon means it will come with the two big horns and big face, big mustache, and will come and press your chest. No. Morning when you want to get up and go to the Akada, the mood which you feel, oh, today I can escape and Swamiji is not there, I can cheat. If they ask, I can say I am sick. That is demon. The mind, the ideas, which does not lets you to be honest to what you yourself believe or what has clicked with you, for what you have taken the responsibility, is demon. That's a straight thing. Leads to low mood and depression. Yogic body means squeezing the body and taking the tamas out of it. When you do an intense yoga or do weightlifting, bend your body, the pain which happens in your system is because of the tamas, understand, not because of body. The amount of pain is directly related to the tamas you carry. Decide to squeeze the body. You will suddenly see the pain will not be there. Pain is just your decision and silent cooperation to your tamas. Nothing else. So by the time you bend your body 3 times, 4 times, oh, I think I have done too much. Who is watching? Who is seeing? It's okay. Same way, by the time you sit in the office and do some 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something here and there, let's go and lie down in the room. Who is going to watch in this huge crowd? Nobody is going to watch. But who is going to fall into the ditch of depression? You. Nobody else. Not being honest to the truths which clicked with you is what I call covering of the inner light. See, if the truth has never clicked with you, no problem. If you never even believed once that enlightenment is the ultimate possibility in the life, that should be the goal. And I am beyond body and mind. No problem. Then get out of this place, and this place is not for you, and this satsang is not for you, this spirituality is not for you. Then you run around. What do you want to be doing? I have seen people doing that. Let them live as they want. No problem. At least you will not have a Sangha Sabha. You will not have one more sin of Guru Droha. When you take up these great truths as a responsibility of your life, understand, then suddenly your very necessity to exist changes. If you are a doctor in the society, your necessity to exist is curing some patients. If you are true to that necessity, that's enough. If you are an engineer, your necessity to exist is just build some buildings, infrastructure. So if you do that, that's enough, done. If you are a lawyer, your necessity to exist is defend the Constitution. Protect the people who are victimized by the police. So your necessity to exist, if that is fulfilled, done, no problem. But your necessity to exist, if that is not honored, the inner light is covered. Life lived with the inner light covered is depression. Usually whenever people come to me with some disease, either I heal or I tell them to take up any other therapies required. Whatever I can heal, I tell them, I'll heal it, don't worry. If I feel maybe they need some therapies from outside, I tell them, go and have that out therapy also. See, not having clicked with the higher truths is not sin. But having clicked with the higher truths, but not being honest to those truths, is the worst sin. Especially taking up a life, for example, you are an ordinary person, somebody comes to you and says, he is having heart attack. If you don't do anything to him, if you don't protect him, save him from the heart attack, you are not a sinner because you don't know. You have not taken the responsibility of a doctor. But if the same guy goes to the doctor, and if the doctor does not try his best to save his life, it's a sin. It is against the oath which he has taken, the hypocrisy oath. Just because of the responsibility you have taken, you are bound to live the truth honestly to the extreme possibility. Just because of the truth has clicked and you have taken the life to honor the truth which has clicked with you. Now, it is your responsibility to be honest to those truths. Not being honest to the truths based on which you took the life is what I call covering of the inner light. That is what I call demon. Sit and look in. Let everything boil down to few truths. Actually, your whole life, why you are running, why you are functioning, will boil down to few truths. So again and again be honest to those few truths. You will see the inner covering is removed. The inner covering being removed is the fruit of pranayama, means absorbing the pranic energy directly from the cosmos without breathing. Absorbing the pranic energy from the cosmos will lead to the uncovering of the inner light. Means the mood swing will disappear. As long as you have the mood swing, you are not being honest to the very understandings on which you built the life. You build the decisions of your life. The only way is tear your body and mind and offer it to fulfill those truths. It is tyaga, renunciation, the only way, one and only way. Upanishads declare very clearly, tyage naike amritatva manasuhu. They don't say tyaga is one path to achieve the eternity. No, they say tyage naike, the only path to achieve the eternity. There is no shortcut. That shortest cut is straight line. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Shortest cut is straightforward path, nothing else. Tyage naike amritatva manasu. It is only the utter renunciation, honesty and integrity that can remove the mood swings and uncover the inner light. Pranayamaha. Breathing without thinking. The honest breathing without thinking. Please understand the word honest breathing means life movement happening in you with the honesty to the truths you believe. You will not have any thoughts. Please understand. Thoughts are nothing but you trying to justify the life movements happening in you, which is not honest and true to the truths you believe are clicked with you as life. Please understand. Any great truth which has clicked with you as a basic strategy for life, as a basic idea to run the life, if you are honest to it, you don't need to have thoughts. Look into yourself. If you are having thoughts to function, live your day-to-day life, you are deviating from the honest thoughts or the foundation on which you are building the life. For example, if you pick up the basic truths which clicked in your life, on which you are building the foundations of your life, and living, being true to that foundation, you don't need thoughts to run your day-to-day life. No. You don't require thoughts to run your day-to-day life, including your job. Even if you are handling publication department where you need to write, you can just write without thinking. Whole day I am just speaking without thinking, but every day something new comes out. It's not that you are wondering, I am also wondering. Just because I built my very life on the honest truths which I believe, and I am being completely honest to those truths. That is what I call living as per the cosmic law. Living as per the cosmic law means living with the honest truths on which you put your foundation. If you feel, oh God, there is no truth I honestly believe or clicked, then you are a Chandala. Better try to click with some truth, or there is no or. Just try to work, dig out, and click with some higher truths. If you compromise with those truths which has clicked with you for the sake of luxury and wealth, you are Vaishya. If you compromise with those honest truths for the sake of power and name and fame, you are Kshatriya. If you compromise those great honest truths for no proper result or no proper reason, just foolish ignorance, you are fourth varna. If you don't compromise with that honest truth and live being established in it, and there is no inner darkness, no depression, you are a Brahmana. If you are at least trying honestly to be truthful to those great truths, you are a seeker. But any moment you give up, you are patita, fallen on. The honest truths which clicked with you, on which you built your foundation, for which you took the responsibility of life, be established on it without hypocrisy. You will see thoughtless breathing will be happening in you. The direct absorption of prana will be happening in you. You can do it in two ways. Either create Vedic mind so that pranayama happens in you, or create yogic body, pranayama will happen in you. As I said, bend your body, squeeze the body and get the depression, get the laziness out of it. Put the extreme physical practices like intense Surya Namaskars on your body. Of course, don't destroy it, don't have anger towards it, with the feeling of training it, making it better. Then naturally you will not abuse it. Create yogic body. You will have that eternal Nitya strategy in your inner space for Ananda life. If your strategy is based on the eternal truths, Nitya, you will have Ananda in the life. Then again, you will have the end life, because you will absorb the prana without breathing. If you are honest to the understanding, clicked with you, whole day the sincerity in your work, what you are doing, responsibility, feeling responsibility in the commitment which you took up, is a direct technique to absorb prana from the cosmos. Breathing without thinking, taking prana in without breathing. If you have both the yogic body and Vedic mind, you will see very clearly. End life is happening. Yogic body, Vedic mind, end living. Uncovering the inner light is achieved by the pranayama. The Patanjali's word, tatakshiyate prakashavaranam, thereafter the veil covering of the inner light disappears. Covering of the inner light, when it disappears, it is visibly seen even on your skin. Please understand. Even on your skin, it is visibly seen. As aura, it is very visibly seen. It may be very mystical, but I tell you, even a single honest eternal truth, Yan Sutra, clicks with you your inner space, and you solve at least 2-3 of your inner problems with that truth, with that Shastra. Immediately, within those few minutes, your auric energy expands. Every time you bring yourself to the center and make yourself responsible, solve your inner space problems, the veil on the inner light is removed. What Patanjali calls as Kshiyate, removed. Tatak Kshiyate Prakashavaranam. The veil which covers the inner truth is removed. There's a beautiful verse by a great saint from Tamil Nadu in his sacred sentiments called Thiruvasagam. He sings, Ooninai Urukki, Ulloli Perukki. The exact translation of that word, by melting the body, shining that inner light, what exactly Patanjali wants to tell, uncovering the inner light by melting the body. Create yogic body, you will have Vedic mind, and naturally yen living. Be honest and sincere to what you are doing. The idea of productivity is not inserted into your system for any other purpose. For you to stand up again and again and again and verify the truths on which you are building your foundation and life. I have seen very clearly in my life, the people who never think or bothered to be productive and responsible to the Sangha were always lived in depression. They live in depression and abuse the Sangha, nothing else. That's why I always say that I am afraid of people who don't take responsibility. So decide to surrender to the honest truths and the Master, not to your own demon and devil which you carry inside. And the most dangerous part is you surrender to your own demon and devil and claim you surrender to the Master, God. Absorbing prana into the system without breathing uncovers the veil of inner light and makes your inner light shine. I bless you all. to achieve, experience, live, express, radiate and share the eternal bliss. Nityananda. Thank you. Now let's enter into the satsang, today's subject. Breathe life into your breath. Hundred and second sutra in Patanjali Yoga Sutras, and in second chapter, 51st verse. The sutra means, let me read the sutra. Bahya yandara vishaya akshepi chaturtaha. The fourth is the restraining of the prana by directing it either to external or internal objects. This is the Swami Vivekananda's translation. Swami Prabhavananda's translation is, the fourth kind of pranayama is the stoppage of the breath, which is caused by concentration upon external and internal objects. Swami Sachidananda's translation is, there is a fourth kind of pranayama that occurs during concentration on an internal or external object. It's a very powerful sutra. Bahyabhyantara vishayakshepi chaturtaha. The awareness which you carry about you, if it gets centered on something, whether internal or external, means on any chakras, if it gets centered, it is called internal, or any object in the mind, it's called internal. If it gets centered on external, some outside object, because of that awareness getting centered, if the breathing stops, that is the fourth kind of pranayama. I can say it is one of the ultimate pranayama, fourth stage of pranayama. Only after this step, we can enter into the next steps of yoga. Next parts or angas of Ashtanga. Please understand, the first level pranayama is just regulating the four actions, four flow. Going in, staying in, coming out, staying out. The second stage of pranayama is elongating. I can say the second stage, I am putting it now serially, elongating that four stages. The third stage of pranayama is stopping
in any one of that four stages. The fourth stage of pranayama is because of being centered in some object internally or externally, if your breathing stops, that is what is fourth. That is what is fourth. बाह्याभ्यंतर विषयक्षेपि चतुर्थः outward, inward, object, experience, or idea. All these things can be called as Vishaya. Whether, see, if it is external, it can be called as object. If it is internal, you cannot call it as object. It can only be an experience or thought or an idea. So being centered either on external or on internal object can lead to the stoppage of air movement, can lead to just prana going in and settling into your system. This is the fourth stage of pranayama. Please understand. Concentrating on external object or internal object. And because of that, if your breathing movements stop, you will experience the stage of breathing without thinking. Breathing may not happen, but your thinking will not be there. That stage, I can say, is one of the most powerful pranayama, the fourth stage of pranayama. In this stage, you will be able to create anything you want because all the materials are created out of prana. You will have access to that base material. It's like if you have clay, you can make anything which can be made in clay. Same way, if you have a prana under your control, you can make anything you want because everything is made out of prana. All the materials made out of prana can be made by you if you achieve the state of stoppage of breath by being centered, your awareness being centered on something internally or externally. But you need to understand, only till Indraloka, pleasures can be made by prana. Beyond the Indraloka pleasures, the spiritual realms, those things cannot be made by prana. But in this world, whatever you want can be just like that made when the prana is under your control. Understand this sutra? Concentrate either some object external or some idea or experience internal. If your awareness is centered on that, breathing stops, only prana inflow happens, you achieved the fourth stage of pranayama. And extraordinary siddhis and powers are expressed through this achievement. I bless you all to experience, live, express, radiate, share, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you.